He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Choate has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
To center. Hicks going back, and now over, makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron Hicks. 0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett for the 21st time in Dodger history. A no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter.
And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they got it. The Tigers have done it. For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division. Punted right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second.
Pre-game warm-ups just about complete in Motown. It's the Yankees and the Tigers next. First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, it's been an even start to the series so far. Each team winning a game apiece. I think this one could be all about the pitcher, or who can get the better performance out of their starter. That'll go a long way towards seeing who gets a leg up in this series.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. They'll tee it up against the ever-improving right-hander Rick Porcello. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. he comes on 2-1. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Batting second, shortstop.
Well, there's no doubt that this guy can motor. They're going to need his energy tonight, and he gives them an early boost with that triple to open the ball game.
Alcides Escobar will get his first opportunity now. Currently the American League's leader in stolen bases. The 3-1 coming. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Sherholtz is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
And after the leadoff triple, this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
Kelly Johnson will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. The 1-1 home. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Stepping in now, Mark Teixeira. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Tigers now. Erasmo Ramirez will be on the mound to face them. He's a guy that's got pretty good command of his pitches, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fall in love with the fastball because guys in the past have had a tendency to sit on it and have success against him. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Starling Marte to take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. The 2-1 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Well, you just saw the good slider for the punch out there, but let's call up the scouting report to give you a look at what else he features. Austin Jackson will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Here's the 3-2 pitch. This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A one-out single.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Aramis Ramirez will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Almonte is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Nate Scherholz will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last night. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And there's just another good first inning at bat right there. This is going to load the bases now, 2 outs. And this is where you got to make sure that you make that guy pay for all the early base runners he's given up. You cannot let this guy wiggle off the hook and strand the bases loaded.
Alex Avila will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park. It's the Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. Alex Rodriguez start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a liner towards second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now the 2-1. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
One thing about playing in this ballpark, there's an awful lot of room out there in right center, so he uses a quick jump and a good late burst to flag this one down.
Zoilo Almonte will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. 1-1 on the way. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Into the box, Yonherbis Solarte. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Rex Rowe will start things out. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, and 9 to start out the home half of the second.
And they probably still can't believe they didn't get anything out of that first inning. They got the bases loaded, but just couldn't cash in.
The 1-2. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Logan Forsythe will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chopper, foul. Now the 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another 1-2 delivery. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. A payoff pitch one more time. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the full count offering. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple of seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going. And that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Payoff pitch coming. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. Throw won't get him.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball is hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Starling Marte will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. First and second now, 1 man out. The 3-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Full count pitch on its way. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Once again a 3-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Austin Jackson will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Brett Gardner will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Now the 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the second time here. He tripled and later scored to lead off the ball game. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. You know, this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Alcides Escobar will dig in. He drove in a run with a sacrifice fly his first time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Here's the 2-2 home. Swinging a liner back through the box. To Iglesias for one. On to first, and they'll get Escobar as well. A double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Stepping in now, Kelly Johnson. And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Miguel Cabrera makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Well, you can see this is a changeup right here. He's got him out on his front foot. And you see.
Standing in now, Aramis Ramirez. And that misses 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. It well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time.
Here we go.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another try at 2-2. This is on the ground for the first baseman, Teixeira. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Nate Scherholz will dig in. He singled his first time around. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Had protect on 1 and 2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. The 3-1. And this is lined right back up the middle. And this gets on through into right, and he's aboard with the leadoff single.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a .500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Here comes the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here he comes on 2-2. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2. Waiting next is Brian McCann. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. Now third base coach Rob Thompson's going to wave him on home. And the runner will score from first.
And these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
In now, Brian McCann. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Zoilo Almonte will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. He waits. Now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Jackson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Yohannes Solarte will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
A 2-1 offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2, here it is. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there, back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back for more from Detroit after this. Back now with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as catcher Alex Avila gets set to start things out here in the Tigers' half of the inning. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Come on, Detroit, let's go.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Come on, Alex.
Pitch on its way to Avila. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Almonte has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Rex Rowe will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Here's a swing and a ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch.
Here we go.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, 1-out base runner for him right here, and that's something they hadn't had for a little while, because that's going to break a streak of 6 in a row that he had retired prior to this base hit.
Logan Forsythe will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. The 1-1. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Jose Iglesias will dig in. He singled his first time around. The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Brett Gardner will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-2. Lined hard to center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Hit him down.
Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ballgame.
Alcides Escobar will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here comes the 2-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 3-0. Starling Marte will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here it comes, 2-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Austin Jackson will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. Miguel Cabrera will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Ready with the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3 and 1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Into the box now, Nate Scherholz. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2 and 2 now. 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Ready with another 2-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Bryant Whiters is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Kelly Johnson will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 2-2 home. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Three-two pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, let's see it again in show motion. I don't know. That's awfully close. He might have got away with one there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
Come on, cut that runner down.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-2 now to Teixeira. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2-2 coming to Teixeira. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 3-2 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, back-to-back walks for him now, and he hasn't looked like he's wanted any part of these number 3 or 4 guys. He's going to have to shift gears now, though, because he's still got a dangerous number 5 guy ahead of him.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Now the 1-1. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-1. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Forsythe backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Brian McCann will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. The 1-1 home. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. What a flip for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Vidal Nuno will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Vidal Nuno.
Alex Avila will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the sixth. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Rex Rowe will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Here he comes, 3-1.
Here we go.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Full count offering on its way. Fouled back. Another payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. 3-2, here it comes. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Logan Forsythe will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Preston Claiborne will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Preston Claiborne.
Logan Forsythe will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 3-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ian Kroll is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Zoilo Almonte will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. You wants is to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty, one man out. He'll try again, 1-2. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Go Tigers!
Here comes the 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Jose Iglesias will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. 1-1 now to Iglesias. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 offering. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's the leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Starling Marte stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hey, Tigers, let's go!
Now the 1-1 pitch. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Here comes a 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beaten. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach now.
Austin Jackson will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Miguel Cabrera will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. Here's the full count offering. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Jacoby Ellsbury will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Come on, Tigers, let's go.
1-1 on the way. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Alcides Escobar will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there, as this is a sharp base hit.
Kelly Johnson will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-1 pitch on the way. He's running towards second. Pitch outside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here comes a 2-2. Line drive, base hit left field. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and standing in the danger is first baseman Mark Teixeira. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, that's 3 hits for him now after the leadoff guy was retired. Well, now the bases are loaded here as they try to cash in.
Jabba Chamberlain will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Alex Rodriguez be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard towards the hole, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Boy, he's going to be shaking his head on his way back to the dugout. How did I hit that ball that hard and not wind up with an RBI? This is such a cruel game sometimes.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In now, Brian McCann. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from not coming through.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And Jackson will slide over to make the grab here, and that ends the inning. Yankees leave them loaded. They lead it 3-0. Aramis Ramirez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
The 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Nate Scherholz will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 1-2 with one away. Grounded softly to the left side. Knee high, he barehands it. And way too much on the throw as it's over the head of Teixeira. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. But the overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
Alex Avila will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And on the error, a run is going to score.
With all the runs these guys scored yesterday, we wondered if they were going to have any left over for today. Sure enough, it took them a while. They're finally on the board here with the RBI single.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Rex Rowe will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Full count pitch on its way. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, that's all about playing the percentages there. They bring the left-hander out of the bullpen to get the better matchup, and he obliges with a big strikeout.
Sean Kelly will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Sean Kelly.
Logan Forsythe will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And a relay to the plate. And the runner will score from first.
Yeah, 1 run scored earlier in the inning, and now here's a second man coming home to score all the way from first on the double. He makes a pay here with 2 outs. That could be a big at-bat.
Jose Iglesias will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Here's the 1-1. Slider. Oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3. Starling Marte will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ivan Nova will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 53, Ivan Nova.
Starling Marte will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Zoilo Almonte will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. The 1-1. Very high, 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. You're not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-1 home. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now the payoff pitch home. Now this is hit sharply back through the box, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Rowe comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Brett Gardner will stand in with a go-ahead run at first and one down, so he'll need to beware of the ground ball here. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Jackson is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury. We'll see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. Here it comes, 3-0. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Austin Jackson is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole and reined in, 1 away. Miguel Cabrera will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Ramirez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. The pitch. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Up with it is Johnson. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Number 34 will be the new pitcher.
For the Tigers, number 34.
Alcides Escobar will dig in. He singled his last time around. And the pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Well, with 2 strikes, he's got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Into the box now, Kelly Johnson. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here now the 2-2. Another chance out there at shortstop. To his left, he's there. Throw on to first is in time, and Johnson is retired for the second out of the inning.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Mark Teixeira will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Nate Scherholz will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Alex Avila will step in. An RBI single this last time around. 1-1 on the way. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Pitch on its way to Avila. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
Tigers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Alex Avila. Thanks largely to one heroic swing, he's our tops player of the game.
And he came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one. No surprise, it was also the final pitch. Got a pitch he could handle and turned it around for the walk-off home run. Well, that's a great win.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Tigers win it 4-3. Good night from Detroit.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs.